Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Essence of Success Network. I am your host, Lennnis. Thank you so much for joining the show today. I really do appreciate that. First off, let me thank my moderators, She House Spirit, Christina Hesley, and Christy. By the way, I know I started a couple of minutes early because I didn't want to hold up the show. Christy, you're my first person tonight because I didn't realize last week you were there. You were there, girlfriend, and I didn't even see you. So I apologize for that. But anyway, you'll be my first customer. Thank you to the Kings and Queens, or welcome to the Kings and Queens. Welcome to the sustaining members, and welcome to any new people that are in the room. We're so glad that you are joining the show. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share with your family, your friends, your co-workers, your advocates, your frenemies, whoever. Tell them they're more than welcome to come in the room, or if they are watching the show. Okay. Now, I will answer questions to the best of my ability. What you do with the information, well, that's up to you. Know that your destiny can change and time is constant. Okay. Let's see. I mean to keep saying oh, this is important. For donations or readings, I put it at the very beginning of the show, and She House Spirit will put it again a little bit later in the show for you. Anyway, donations, and same thing for the reading, but I'm going to tell you for donations, it's paypal.me/Gaia Bocelli. paypal.me/Gaia Bocelli. Or if you have BOA, which is Bank of America, go through Zelle and use my email account, Lennnis44 at hotmail.com. That's Lennnis, Lennis 44 at hotmail.com. Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And like I said, sometimes the health or whatever that I may be away, you can still get a reading from you. Can, if you just have one question, it's just $20. Go in there, or either go to BOA or Zelle, I should say, and get an answer to a question. So anyway, because I don't do readings on the air. One question or either 1 minute reading, one or the other one, but I don't do both. Okay. So if I've already answered a question and I see further down the line that you've asked me another question or something, I'm going to just bypass you. Okay. I have to be fair to everybody because, people want to give messages. So I have to be fair to everybody. Okay. And also thank you to all who have put top fans next to their name. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. God bless you. And I love you for that. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, anyway, let's begin. It's now 5:00. Welcome to the Essence of Success Network. I am your host, Lennnis. I am so glad that you are here. If you're in the chat room, the moderators are She House Spirit, Christina Hesley, and Christy. They will be more than glad to help you. Otherwise, welcome to the show, whether you're in the chat room or you're just, watching it on air. Like I said, I will give answers to the best of my ability. What you do with the information is up to you. Know your destiny can't change. Time is constant. Okay. Let's see what else. I think that's it. Okay. I go to God, the angels, miracles, and guides to get my answers. Akashic records. Sometimes I go there too. And also our ancestors. Maybe go to them for an answer, whether you request it or I feel like, maybe I need to back up and ask something, But anyway, just to let you know, those are though. And what did I say? Oh, and the galactic family. Those are people that are beings that are above us. So anyway, whoever comes in with a message for you, I pass that on, and that's about it. And we can agree to disagree, and I don't have to be your only psychic. Okay, you can see any psychic you want. That doesn't bother me because I'm not the only one in information, right? Is how many billions of people in this world? Okay, either here in the United States or overseas. So that doesn't bother me. And you can agree to disagree. That's fine. Some people tell me, well, they don't know anything about that or that hasn't happened. Sometime it may happen the next day, maybe a week, might be a month before it comes about, but usually it does in one way or the other when I tell you. Um, okay. And if I have time at the end of the show, I'll do one or two things, or either do a collective conscious, or I'll come back and tell you can ask another question. Okay? All righty. Let's begin. Okay, so first off, like I said, is Christy, because I missed her. I apologize. Okay, Chrissy, let's see what's going on. Christy, make sure that I don't know, are you getting some work done on the house or on a project? Anyway, what they're saying is make sure it's bona fide. I guess it is legal or bonded. That's why I said, I don't know, are you having some work done at the house or are you working on a project or something? But anyway, they said, excuse me, make sure that it is bonded, secured. Yeah, as far as the work you're having done. Okay. Thank you, Christy. All right. First up, Nicoletta. Hi, Nicoletta. How you doing? Oh, Nicoletta, you're thinking about going home for the holidays? I'm seeing the month of December. Like you're debating if you went home, you can get back in the country with no problem. You know, I know with all that ice bullshit, my God. But anyway, yeah, that's what they're showing me right now that you're contemplating about going home for the holidays. So hey, God bless, do it. You know, just make sure you have no problem exiting or entry. Okay. Thank you, Nicoletta. All right, who's after Nicoletta? Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? And I just lost Stephanie. Stephanie, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, thank you for the top fans. Stephanie, when is your surgery schedule? Let me know down below. Okay. Or if you have my email, email me. But I thought your surgery's coming up. Okay, let's see what messages they have for you. I told you money would come out of nowhere. I don't know, you received money from something or someone, I should say, but you received some money. But that's why I told you, I said, say that prayer. You have everything you need when you get ready to go into surgery. Everything that you need. Okay? Believe that. God didn't bring you this far to let you down now, girlfriend. Okay? All right, Stephanie. Thank you. Everything's going to be fine. It's good. Let me know when your surgery is so I can pray that morning for you, okay? All right. Okay, next up, Miss Wilhelmina. Hi, Miss Wilhelmina. Good day, our beautiful Lennnis. What is all these police cars doing next door? What is going on? Woo, let's find out the 411 girl. Domestic violence, Miss Wilhelmina, and drugs. Domestic violence and drugs. It's not just marijuana. Looks like they might have found some cocaine. Hmm. Hmm. That place will be empty shortly. I'm sure probably before Thanksgiving, that house will be empty. That's what it was, though, domestic violence and drugs. All right. Well, Miss Wilhelmina, thank you. All right, Mr. Lee Smith. Let's see what's going on. How you doing? Mr. Smith, I'm seeing you having some acid reflex. You know where that is in here, where it's like the acid on your stomach comes back up your esophagus? I'm not a doctor. This show is for entertainment purposes only, unless I tell you a ledge. Okay. But I'm seeing your throat, and they're saying um, you're getting heartburn. Something you're eating causing heartburn. Right now, they're showing me soda. I'm seeing soda pop. Anyway, it's not good for your stomach. I don't know. I guess it creates more acid, and that's why you're getting the acid reflex. It's not bad, but it bothers you sometimes. Like feel like you have to take some Tums or something like that. Um, Hold on, Mr. Smith. I'm gonna get something to show you. It's really good for heartburn. Okay, okay, Mr. Smith. If you can see that. Oh, there we go. Mastic gum, and you can order it on Amazon. That's what's called mastic gum. I take this because I have ulcers, and so well, they're not bothering me now. I'm fine. But anyway, when I do, or I done ate something hot, I know I ain't got no business eating. Hmm. Like a hot link, and I know I love hot links, but I know I ain't got no business. A bite is enough. I don't need to be eating the whole thing, but you know us. But anyway, the mastic gum works in 5 minutes. It helps your ulcer. It helps the acid on your stomach, and it also helps with the acid reflex coming back up. Okay, it's really good. It's natural. It's not biochemicals and stuff in it. There ain't no side effects. None of that stuff. Mastic gum. It's natural, but like I said, it's good for ulcers, stomach acid, and acid reflux. Okay. All righty. Thank you, Mr. Smith. As a suggestion, like I said, I'm not a doctor. A suggestion to you. Okay, next up, Sheha Spirit, one of our moderators. Hi, Sheha, how you doing? Okay, let's see what's going on. You're so anxious you want to move. I hear you, sister. Let's see what else. That's all, Sheha. I don't see anything else. But they're giving me a validation to you. Remember when I told you about a week ago or so about a man was going to be coming to your front door? I said it could be family or friends or something, but he was coming just to visit, right? Didn't you just tell me you and your brother got together and went to visit another sibling? Mm, validation. Okay, then. All right, going on. Thanks for the top fans. Deborah, thank you for the top fans. How you doing, Deborah Orr? Let's see what's going on. Deborah, they're showing me your toes. Do you have athletics? Was it athlete's feet? I'm seeing your toes, and in between, you're like putting cream in there in between your toes, and you soak your feet sometime. Yeah. What they're saying, you have athlete's feet. Not all your toes now, not all 10, but I think between three of them, maybe. Yeah, maybe three of them. After you get the medication, because I know they got it in the pharmacy, keep you some socks on. I don't care what color they are. They always say, you should wear white socks, but it doesn't matter. If you got colorful socks, wear them. But just keep them on your feet so that you're not picking up anything else from bare feet. Okay. All right. Thank you, Deborah. Next up, Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Miss Lennnis and everyone. I'd like a general reading for September. Okay, let's see what's going on. Mm. The third week of this month, and it's going to be either Thursday or Friday. They said you need to watch your attitude, Kristen. You need to watch your attitude. I think they feel you should walk away, but you start talking out the left side of your mouth. You let your emotions rule you instead of logic. Okay. Logic, is it worth it? You gonna benefit purpose? You may feel better, but what did it do? So they're showing me this the third week of September. This week, mild, no problem. Toward the end of September, you'll get an invitation to a Halloween party. Okay, Kristen, toward the end. Okay. All right. Thank you, Christian. Next up, Christina Hesley, the woman that keeps me laughing in the text. Hi, Christina. Also one of our moderators. How you doing? Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Okay. Well, everything is fine at home. Your daughter is going through Show me again. What are you showing me? Some disturbances at home. Now, I don't know if this is domestic, business, personal, neighbors, or what, but they're just telling me that she's going through a disturbance at home. You and your husband, y'all fine. Y'all look fine. No problem. You guys are doing good. Okay. You might want to check that out, Christina. Thank you. All right. After Christina is Jasmina. Hi, Jasmina. How you doing? Jasmina, go home. Do not stay there. Okay, Jasmina? They said, go home. Do not stay there. If you find yourself somewhere this week where you feel uncomfortable, I don't care if you're visiting family or friends, but you feel uncomfortable, something just ain't, as old folks say, something just ain't right, leave now. Do not hesitate. Leave now. All right, Jasmina. Next up, Cherry Blossom. Hi, Cherry. What you doing? Hello, Miss Lennnis and everyone. What's coming towards me soon that I'm not aware of? Thank you. Oh, the unexpected. Okay, let's see what's going on. What's going to happen unexpected for Cherry Blossom? You're going to receive a surprise gift. It looks like clothing, and I shouldn't even be telling you this because it is a surprise. But it looks like something clothing, like a negligee. Okay, Cherry. Anyway, getting back. What else, angels? Go ahead. Y'all showing me this. You showing me her gift. So I'm sorry if I told her. Sorry, I'm not trying to spoil her surprise. Okay, what else do you see for Cherry Blossom? Cherry, your anxiety affects your chest. Where when you have anxiety, you have a hard time breathing sometimes. You know what? We got to calm that down. Make sure you don't have high blood pressure. And if you have anxiety, they have pills for anxiety now that'll calm you down. Okay, bring you way down. All right. Okay, Cherry. Thank you. Next up, Aiden. Hi, Aiden. For the rest of September. Okay, Aiden, let's see what's going on. Aiden, there is a very pretty woman that's coming up in your life. I'm going to tell you this. They want you to be observant, Aiden. Be very observant. When you pass people or you're in the grocery store or in Starbucks or the sports place, tennis shoes, whatever, I want you to notice women. Okay. I don't want you to stare, Aiden. But they said this woman is coming is the answer to your prayers. She's a very pretty woman. She's very educated. She's brilliant. She might be a couple of inches taller than you. That's what they're showing me. It's like they're showing me with your arms around her waist, and so she's just like I said, maybe a couple inches taller than you. Um, but don't let that distract you, man. This is really a good woman. This woman is. You're gonna meet her this month. I don't know when. That's why I say wherever you go, be observant. Watch with your eyes. But you'll meet her. But if you see a woman that's a couple inches taller than you, Aiden, take a moment. Take a moment. Okay. If it's nothing but hi, how are you doing today? Or as Wendy Williams go, how you doing? Okay. But they're telling me she's the answer to your prayer. She's a little bit different than what you normally address or date. But don't let that deter you. Okay. All right, Aiden. I expect to hear from you. Okay. All right. After Aiden is Crystal, 1983. Hi, Crystal. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Be sure to share and like. Yes, spread the word. Thank you, Crystal. Like I said, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining and supporting the show. Okay, Crystal, let's see what's going on. Is this Crystal Moore? Crystal, you got a new sign in? Huh? Why am I picking up Crystal Moore? Okay, you distracted your messages. I don't know why. Oh, maybe because you probably have a question. Okay, I'll wait till I get down further and see what you got. Um. Oh my God, what happened here? Okay, there's Deborah, Christian, Christina, Jasmina, Cherry, Aiden, Crystal. Oh, yeah, you must have a question below because you retracted both yours. Okay, who's after Crystal now? Aisha. Hi, Aisha. How you doing? Okay, what does Ahmad think about me? Oh, okay, Aisha. He thinks you're pretty. He thinks you're smart. He's curious about your education. He would like to have sex with you. And he wants to know, is there a possibility for a relationship? Now I'm going to tell you something about this guy. He is known, okay? And maybe you already know that, Aisha, but he is known. So, definitely you two need to communicate. Don't jump out there and give up the booty. Sit down and talk to this man and communicate and ask him, is he just looking for a temporary flavor? Then okay, then let it be that. But if he's looking for a long-term relationship, you and him need to sit down and talk. Actually, before that little other thing. Okay. Okay. All right. Who was I? Aisha. There you go. Okay. Shiha Spirit. Thank you, Shiha. Oh, here's Crystal. I knew you must have had a question because you exited two times. Would my ex Nixon and I things out? Will my ex and I work things out? Okay, Crystal. Thank you for the question. Crystal, did you cross that boundary of no return? I'm still asking. Is there more? Will you two get back together? He really liked you. He really did. This Nixon fella, he really did like you. Seemed like to me you crossed the boundary of no return. You said something out the left side of your mouth, or either you did something, Crystal, and whatever you did, it was a done deal. It was a done deal. Sorry. That's what I'm picking up. Okay. Thank you, Crystal. Okay, who's after Crystal? Nada. Hi, Nada. How you doing? General for September. Okay, Nada. And thank you, Crystal, for the top fans. Okay, Nada, let's see what's going, girl. Nada, you got a friend, and it might be two or three of them. They're asking, where you been? That's what they want to know is where you been? They've been missing you. I don't know. You ain't been in the loop. You have things to do and you got business to take care of and you ain't got time for the bullshit. Okay, Nada, I understand that. I understand that, but still, don't get too distant away from your friends, especially good friends. Okay? You're good friends. Stay in contact with them. Okay, thank you. That's how you look for September. Okay. Sheha Spirit. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sheha. That's what it was. Nicoletta. Yes, since I am debating about that, but I'm not going to go because I'm going to apply for and don't know the appointment yet. Oh, okay. Nicoletta, you have an aunt here in Washington State. You know that's where I live, Nicoletta. I live in Washington State. I'm right outside Seattle. I always say Seattle because that's most familiar to people. But I'm right outside Seattle in the suburbs. I'm a burb. Okay, God. Girl, you better email me. You know you got my email up above, Lennnis44 at hotmail.com. You better email me, girl. Okay. And I know that you'll do well on your citizenship, so God bless you, honey. And I wish you the very best because I know you'll do it. Okay. Miss Wilhelmina. Oh, thank you, Miss Wilhelmina. But I'm so sad for them. Well, I don't know I tell you, I don't know what's going on. That's what they showed me domestic violence and drug. Now, they didn't show, the angels didn't show me Miss Wilhelmina fighting. But you know, you don't have to fight. Your mouth can act as domestic violence, right? Your mouth or the way that you treat somebody, ignore them or abandon them. Yeah. Okay, next up, Jag. Hi, Jag. How you doing? Okay, Jag, for the next few months, you need to get a reading, go up above. You need to get a reading, Jag. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on, though. What are you asking me for the next few months? Now, I'll tell you for the rest of September, Jag. Jag, they're saying you need to be careful. And this month of September is called fertility. Hello, somebody? Do I need to say more? All right, Jack. I told you a lot just then. All right, next up, T. Lynn. Hi, T. Lynn. How you doing, girlfriend? Hello, Miss Lennnis, everyone. May I have a message from my friend Pat? And was it natural causes? Just learned she passed in Utah where she lives. Okay, let me find out. They're saying natural causes, T. Lynn, but they're also saying she had an influencer. You know, like when I read the cards and I tell you guys inducement, somebody tried to get you to do something you don't have no business doing. Now, did that cause her death? No, ma'am. Mm-mm. But I don't know who the influencer is. It could be a guy. It could be a guy. But anyway, yeah, I don't see any bad thing. It was natural causes, whatever her health was, finally. And she was ready. It was time. She didn't go before her time. She was ready. Okay, next up after T. Lynn is Patty. Hi, Patty. All is well. I would like to have a general reading. Thank you. Okay, Patty. You know what, Patty? This Saturday, you're going to do good on your yard sale. I see somebody coming through. They're a collector and they collect a lot of stuff. And this person's going to 50 to 100 bucks. You're going to make good money. Yeah, 50 to 100 bucks, but they're a collector. And it helps you, of course, no doubt. But anyway, this is on Saturday. So look for this permit. And it could be a guy. It's not necessarily a woman. It looks like it's a man that comes through. And he has an antique shop. This guy looks like he owns an antique shop. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Okay, but you're going to do good Saturday. Anything else? Oh, Patty, they want you to do their serenity prayer. Look it up on your internet. Now, the serenity prayer is normally done for people that are alcoholic and sometimes for the drugs, but the serenity prayer can be used for anything. And they're saying that's something you need to say for your mind. Okay, Patty? Say it for your mind. Okay. Thank you. All right, next up, Mr. Smith. Yes, I will get some massive gum. Yes, I'm telling you, y'all, I got the highest, the 4,000. I know that's a lot, but I don't take but two. And let me tell you, I may only have to take this about Mr. Smith twice a month. It's just that good. Maybe twice a month, but then too, I watch what I eat. Okay. I mean, let's be real. But I do watch what I eat. But sometimes, like, y'all know I love water, but I like to drink coffee or tea in the morning. Well, if I drink something later on, maybe a pop or something like that, it can cause heartburn. It didn't marriage. It was like, okay, you had your coffee, go drink some juice or something like that, not pop. But anyway, so, but I got the 4,000, but I'm sure they sell it on Amazon. Yeah. But I'm telling you, it's a real deal. I ain't lying to y'all. It works. It works. I'm telling you, I got 4 ulcers, so I can tell you it works. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Smith. Next up, Stephanie. Lennnis, I went to the doctor and I asked you about once, and he was very comprehensive. Some other stuff, the rest didn't. So I'm taking pills to control my hormones and don't bleed that much. Oh, all right, Stephanie. Because I need to raise my hemoglobin level until 12. Okay. After that, we'll schedule my surgery. I'm trying to be positive. It's just those pills put me in a bad mood, and the doctor forbid me to move too much. Oh, girl, that might be some strong medication, baby girl. That might be strong. Okay. Would do whatever you need to do. Get that hemoglobin. Yeah, because it's got to be up before they'll operate on you. Because they don't want you to just bleed out on the table. So yeah. But okay, well, good, good. I am happy for you. Continue doing the good work, Stephanie. Okay, yeah, continue to. I know you're tired of it, baby. When I ended up in the hospital with them four ulcers, when I came home, Stephanie, they sent me home with 9 bottles of pills. I hate pills. Okay, I dislike taking pills because they're biochemicals. If it's natural from the earth, then you got me. I'm okay. But all them chemicals and this and that, I don't know if it's going to marriage with my HBP or any of that. But anyway, girl, I hurried up and did whatever they told me to do, what I could eat, and I got off all 9 bottles. Okay. And they gave me some stuff for my ulcer, not mastic gum, but Zodiac, I don't know, whatever it was out. That stuff wasn't about poo poo. It wasn't about nothing. It wasn't until I went back to my holistic people who I go to, I got the mastic gum. Okay. So I understand. Trust me, my heart is with you about them pills. My heart is with you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Stephanie, for the validation. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, Deborah. You're welcome, Kristen. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Kristen. All right. Uh-oh. It jump. What time is it? Oh, I got a lot of time. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Get those likes up. Come on, y'all. It's too many of you in the room. I'm only seeing 13, and it's a lot of you in the room today. Okay. Jasmina, you're welcome. You're welcome, Christina. Jessica, look who showed up. Hi, Jessie. How you doing? Parade wave. Hi, Jessie. Hey, Auntie Lennnis and everyone, just at the gym. Okay, let me give you a quick reading. Let me hit the ring. Well, work out, girl. It ain't like you need to. It ain't like you already small. Okay, Jessica. Okay, I'll give you that much. All right, Jessica, let's see what's going on. And have a good workout, baby. Happy workout to you. Okay. Jessica, if you feel a strain in the back of your neck, like it's pulling, and maybe even sometime a low headache down there, but like it's pulling, that's stress. Stop stressing. Your stress is going right to the back of your neck, right in there, and possibly even in your shoulders too. But that's stress. Okay. Do what you can to alleviate that. All right, girlfriend. Okay, thank you. All right, Cherry Ball. Okay, now let me go down. Aiden, Crystal. Oh, wait, I saw Sun. There we go, Sunflower. Hi, Sunflower. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad that you are here. Subscribing, like, and share. Be sure and tell your family and friends and co-workers. Okay, Sunflower, let's see what's going on. Sunflower, open your heart. Let love in. Open your heart. Let love in. Okay. You have to take a chance on life, even when you don't want to. You got to take that chance, step up, and step out, girlfriend. Okay. We all been hurt. There ain't one person in this room or watching this show that has not developed somewhere along in their life that they've been hurt. Okay. I don't care if it's your husband, your boyfriend, your partner, your lover, your children, your siblings. Okay. We all have been hurt at one time or another. Okay. So don't let that stop you from being in love, from opening your heart up and receiving all the opportunities, baby, that God got for you. Okay. Open that up. Don't worry about it. If you feel like you don't want your heart to get hurt or you don't want to go through certain things, tell G. Girlfriend, talk to G. Tell G all about it, and he will help you with that. Okay? All right, Sunflower. You wanted to move to Washington? You know this is liquid sunshine. Sunflower, it rains up here. We had a pretty good summer, though. I have to admit, Washington State this year, we had a pretty good summer. It was good. But this is liquid sunshine. Oregon is better than us. But Washington, but it's beautiful. It's an evergreen state. You can snow year round, swim, boat, hike, camp. You can do all that year round because we're that kind of state. We're a green state. Yeah. So, if you want to come up and visit, and it's water all around us, child. We got all kind of ferries and boats, and we got good transportation, very good transportation, all from trains to buses. Um, what else? The freeway, which is getting crowded again. It was good during COVID, but now it's back to where it normally. It's okay. Okay. All right, Sunflower. Thank you. All right. Next up, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Is Willie gonna message me? Okay, Shannon. Let's see. No. Damn. Damn, Shannon. That was quick. Whoa. That note came so fast in front of my face. It was just like, no. I'm okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm just asking for Shannon. Don't get upset with me. Okay, but Shannon, where you at? Let me find out what's going on. Willie is a player, although he is ready to settle down. But he's a player, and he got kids on the side. Look like 4 or 5. Okay. Maybe that's why they said no so abruptly. Whew. Okay. You're welcome, Shannon. And don't be desperate. Okay. We're all human beings. We all like to have a little booty now and then, or companionship, or a relationship to go out to dinner, to the movies, or visit friends. Okay, but don't be desperate. Men smell you. They smell that desperation on you. And so then they find you vulnerable. And they think they can use you, misuse you, and abuse you. Okay, so don't be desperate. If you meet somebody, take them as they are. You know what I mean? You have to be with them, okay? But you can stop, listen to what they say, hide, goodbye. Going about your way till the next one, like I said with the bus. Until the next one come along, honey. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. Christina's on me. I gotta go. Is anybody else in here? Oh, Shelly Jackson, you're new. Hi, Shelly. Welcome to the show. Subscribe, like, and share with your family, your friends, your frenemies, whatever. Okay. Hi, is Louise going to ask me break up with my partner? What? Shelly, hold on. Hi, is Louise going asked me to break up with my partner. Did she hit the mega or the Powerball? I mean, I'm just saying. You're saying is Louise wants you to break up with your partner. So I mean, if she wants you to leave who you with, she must be rich. Because you can be poor by yourself, baby. Middle class. Now it ain't even poor. Middle class by yourself. Okay? But I'll ask. And you don't let nobody else break up your relationship. That's a and B situation. And you keep it that way. All right? You don't need no third party. And if they're trying to break you up, they ain't no good. Because if they gonna break you up, then that means you two probably gonna break up down the line. Hello, somebody. All right, let me go back, y'all. And then jump, jump, jump. Oh boy, I gotta go back. Who was after Sunflower? I was just by her. Sunflower, Crystal, Nada, Sunflower, Shannon. Somebody with Shelly. There you go, Shelly. No. Oh yeah, it is Shelly. Okay. Asked me to break up with my partner. I'm gonna tell you without even being psychic. Don't do it. Okay. That to me feels like a drama situation. Just waiting to happen. Okay. Thank you, Christina. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's getting close. Okay, Carrie Ann. Hi, Carrie Ann. Welcome to the show. So glad to see you for joining and supporting. I know you already subscribed to get in the room. Be sure and share the show with your friends and your family and your coworkers, okay? What you got for me? Is my ex regretting our breakup? Will he contact me? No contact block. Oh, okay, Carrie, let's see. Yes. You know what, Carrie? Why is it ninjas don't miss a water until the well run dry? Huh? You think you can keep doing what you're doing and the other person is just gonna go along with the program? No, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, he does love you. You two are together, you're in a relationship. He still cares about you, but he knows he fucked up. Okay? He know he fucked up. So you're gonna have a halo on his head to walk back through your door. He better know Jesus and God and the Holy Breath, the Holy Spirit, Muhammad, Buddha, and everybody else. Okay? But you are doing good. High five, girl. High five. God bless you. God bless you. All right, Carrie. You doing good. Continue in that vein. Okay. Shannon said, oh, he has two that you know of. Okay. Oh, Mary Jana. Girl, I was wondering where you were at. Let me do a reading on you. How you doing, Mary Jana? Mary Jana, be careful about the center of your back. Did you get pushed in your back or did you lean up against a wall too heavy? But they're showing me the spine in your back and they're saying, please be careful. Okay, I don't see anybody coming up hitting you now. Nothing like that. No, ma'am. But it's almost Like you might have been somewhere, like at a crowded concert and people are pushing, trying to get to the front, that type of thing. Or either you might have like leaned back and you leaned back a little bit too hard that you bruise your spine. It's nothing that, I mean, the show is for entertainment purposes only. So it's not like you need to go to the doctor. But on the other hand, I wouldn't risk it. I would have it checked out. If you do get hurt in your spine, do have it checked out to be on the safe side. Okay. Okay. All right, Mary Jana. Okay. Who else now? Uh-huh. I know that's right, Shannon. Hmm. I said, what did I say? That you know of. Well, all right now. That's all I got to say. That's up to you and him. Okay, well, we're at the end of the show. Thank you so much. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, y'all. I appreciate you being here. Thank you to the kings and the queens. Thank you to the sustaining members. Thank you to all the new people, whether you're in the chat room or you're watching the show. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Okay. Thank you to my moderators, She House Spirit, Christina Hesse, and Christy. Now I didn't see you tonight, Christy. So I don't think you were in here tonight. But anyway, you did get a reading. If you do want to check the show, you're the very first person, Christy, to get a reading. Okay, now, if you want a reading or you want to donate to me, it's paypal.me/Gaya Bocelli. PayPal.me/Gaya Bocelli. If you send it anywhere else, I'm not going to get it. Number 2, you can send it to Zelle, BOA. And it's Lennnis44@hotmail.com. That's also my email. So Lennnis44@hotmail.com. Whether you want, if you want a reading or donation or whatever, or how to do things or whatever. So, okay. Now, remember our moderator, Christine Hesley. She's good in the yard. She knows about stuff. She House Spirit is our life coach. If you have questions or whatever, you need to get with She House Spirit on her channel and check with her if you got questions about life or what's going on, or, how do you fill out this application or stuff like that. She's really good, and she's also good in electronics too. Okay. All right, y'all. Share the show with your families, your friends, your co-workers, your advocates, your frenemies, your dogs, your cats. Hey, they watch TV too. They got programs for them little critters. Hers. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. And if no one has told you that they love you today, well, I do. By the way, She House Spirit just put at the bottom of the page, y'all, about if you want a reading. Okay, she just put it at the bottom. All right. So remember the show if you don't know how to do it or have to come back into the show. But everything is listed below in the description. Okay. In the description, all this is listed too. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. If no one's told you that they love you today, I do. And I will see you tomorrow night. Have a good evening. And I will too. I think the game is on tonight, right? I'm going to have to go watch my football. I got back into football now. So I got to go watch my football game. All right. Love y'all. Be good to one another and share the love.